Alright, what's going on, everybody? Thought I would do a fun video for you. So I hear, or I read, and I hear a lot of criticism of Medford knives. And this isn't going to be a review of this. This is just one aspect I thought I'd talk about because I was kind of shocked. One of the biggest complaints with these guys is how thick they are. And to be honest, when you look at this guy, it looks ridiculously thick. Now, there are many different thicknesses of Medfords, as I'm learning. And this right here is a micro Praetorian T. Now, the T is not as thick as the TI or the tie. So if you see a Praetorian tie or a micro Praetorian tie, that's going to be substantially thicker than this. However, this is still a chunky little monkey, I guess. They actually make a knife called the Chunky Monkey, so it's kind of funny. But this is a big boy. This is a big knife. And so I thought I would just do some comparisons for people if they're curious. Now that I own this, I was a little skeptical when I bought it. I was kind of like, I don't like thick, big, heavy knives. Like, that's not my thing. And I was kind of like, well, I could always sell it, if I need to. And it's here to stay for now. Sometimes I sell things randomly, but I actually like this knife. So here we go. Let's kind of get an idea of where this might line up in the scale of thickness. For starters, these are some pretty common knives. This is the one that really, I guess I kind of was just like, wow, okay. So this is a ProTech SBR. It's an automatic. It's got a nice little thick, stout blade, which I do like. And it's super pocketable. It's super easy to carry. And there you go. There's thickness. It is actually, and it's really hard for me to show this. These two are so close. It's crazy. Now, you might be like, well, it's hard to tell with that image. Well, I got calipers here, so I'm going to do that as well. But, I mean, nobody would question this. Nobody's going to sit there and go, this is too thick, it's too heavy, it's too chunky. Yet they'll complain about this all the time. And they're so close. And if you look at these two in the profile, I mean, they're about the same size. This is my favorite size of knife. Okay, this little range here. I got the Sebenza 31 small. So like this is my favorite. But let's just look at this here. So I've got the calipers out. I'm gonna turn these guys on. I put some tape on there, so it puts it about 120 off. Let's zero it. All right, so it's zeroed. All right, so let's look at this guy. Let's do the thickest point, which is with the clip. All right, we're basically 66.55, so 66, whatever. All right. And let's zero it again, just so that people don't, no, it's zeroed, but let's zero it again, all right. So let's do the same. Let's do the thickest point with the clip. 65. All right. We are splitting hairs between these two knives. And I guarantee nobody's going to post on the forums that this is too thick and heavy and chunky. I guess heavy, we're not really going for weight here, but this is too thick and chunky of a knife. Now, they will say that this is a thicker blade, and some people do prefer a thinner, slicier blade. However, there's not going to be much complaint online about the actual thickness of this knife and overall size. A Medford, however, all over the internet, too thick, not usable, can't carry them. And it was really eye-opening when I actually got one for myself and looked at the difference. And I was just like, huh, they're really similar, even though this blade is like a monster. So, the internet gives you a lot of good information. You get a lot of details, but sometimes I think a lot of people complain because everybody else complains. And maybe they're complaining about the thickest version of the Medford, like the tie, the Praetorian tie, or, you know, the Fat Daddy, or like they're taking the biggest, thickest knife that they make, and they're like, see, they all are just too thick. So that's kind of the point of this video is, you know, I bought one for myself. This is mine. I purchased it. And this is what I've learned. This is what I'm noticing. So, all right, so this was 6.6, basically. This was 6.5. Let's do the mini grip. Now, this is a factory deep carry Benchmade clip. This is not a random. This is straight from Benchmade. So this is deep carry clip. Let's just zero it out. Anyway, there we go. Okay. And nobody would complain about the mini grip, even with the clip on there. 7.72? Yeah, look at that. It's thicker. Now, part of that is because it's got this little, excuse me, it's got this little piece here. So that kind of causes the overall thickness to be thicker. But, yeah, I mean, that's 7.2. You're looking at it. Out of curiosity, here's a Pioneer, because people want things to be zeroed. There you go. All right, let's do the Pioneer. Now, this doesn't have a clip, so we're just going to go at its thickest point. All right, 4.8. So it's a good bit thinner. But again, no pocket clip. Let's do no pocket clip on this guy. Just for the heck of it. All right. Four 7. Now I guess I should probably do the pivot here, which the pivot's gonna change that. 5.3. But I mean, 4.7, it is splitting hairs as thick as this guy. 4.5. So again, you know, yes, this does look thick. It does look chunky, and your mind kind of plays these tricks on you that, oh man, this is so thick and heavy, but it's just not as bad as people think. So hopefully this is somewhat helpful. I'm not doing a full review on this yet. This is literally just to talk about the thickness of the Micro Praetorian T. Don't mix that up with its much thicker brother, the tie. So if anybody's out there, if you guys are wondering, if you're looking at them, I love this knife. This knife is right up there with my Sebenza. In fact, I did a video between these two guys, and you can check that out. So there you go. There's a couple knives. I was going to bring this in, but I didn't. Just there for show. So hopefully that's helpful, guys. If you have any questions or whatever, let me know, and I will try to answer them. And one day I'll do a review and tell you what I do like about that knife and what I don't like about that knife, as well as all these other ones I still have to do. So thank you. Have a great day, and I will talk to you later.